Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Total War Pharaoh Dynasties where we play as Babylon. And as you can see, this episode starts with the desperation of the Netanyahu's allies. So they just lost all of their territories, they grew desperate enough to try and attack our garrison without even hoping, I guess, to actually win this battle. So this will be the end of them. And it looks like it's one of the Netanyahu's allied factions less, which is real great. And we still have two front lines basically, one in today's Turkey and the other in the Middle East, and we are getting closer to Canaan factions, I guess, unless they are controlled by the Netanyahu faction.
Yes.
I guess we'll see. And what about Gubla? Can Putursin actually take it? And look at his age. I guess we will see if he dies at the age of his father.
Surround the place.
So first of all, we are taking care of this garrison, so we don't have to worry about extra casualties when taking
take that pathway.
Gubla settlement.
Canaanite.
Okay,
No one escapes.
and look at that. Their forces are still pretty strong. They are armored and shielded with good morale. For now we will just construct some tools for the siege,
Siege
and
crew.
we will see
Status report.
how it goes. Their garrison there was pretty strong, so
Like the
Burnaburias should take control over Sakka this turn. First
all
we will
approaches.
obviously destroy the garrison over here. Okay, let's
You
replenish
earned this one,
forces to
soldiers.
prevent ourselves from losing
Move out,
the
soldiers.
cavalry.
Sound battle horns.
Come on, take it.
Soldiers.
Don't be
stand
shy.
ready.
And our chariots will be severely wounded, but we will not lose them at least.
Clearly, we are
Okay,
victorious.
so
What next?
that's great. Let's repair the damaged constructions we have here and build a garrison.
Always ready.
And next turn he will definitely go for Ammon. Are there more territories to be conquered? Maybe here, but that would be all, I guess. So it looks like Putursen's and what was his name again? Burnaburias's army split a little bit farther apart than I anticipated, but it's not that big of a trouble for us. So
What will fate bring?
the vampire guy will now go for Kinda, I think, and we will
Engage the
just
enemy.
ignore the garrison over here because this is just some kind of minor settlement,
Move to attack.
so it shouldn't be a problem to take it. Well, we will lose a chariot, it seems. So That's too bad, but just to save time, we will conquer this settlement straight away
We
anyway.
won a fair victory. Maintain discipline inside,
Okay.
soldiers.
And let's see if we can... We can't recruit another chariot, which is too bad. Well, I guess we will have to wait some time. I don't know how long. But I guess we will have to. Okay,
10,000
so
correct.
there's that. And
Sounds important.
Zamama is already here, reunited with the Nabopolasa and Nixumu. Let's see if Nixumu can reach Adana
How long will the world last?
this turn
Battle
without
position.
taking so many losses as the Dimitrescu did. And it looks like
Sound battle horn.
could take it, but there's still an army with the garrison and all,
We have them now.
so
Always ready.
we will actually abandon this
Soldiers,
encircling.
stand ready.
There's really no point in standing
Armed
there,
and steady.
and we'll just
Go out
move
there.
ourselves like a little out of the way.
I know.
And it's a little too bad that Nabopolasa can't reach Tarsus this
The
turn,
battlefield awaits.
but he will most definitely will be able to
Yes, yes.
reach it next turn.
Soldiers, attention.
And I guess we
Concealment
should keep
Sound
our
marching horn.
forces together to decrease the chances of losing any of them. Okay.
No trouble.
And I'm thinking if we should... Okay. Reminders? No, we won't remind us for this guy.
Pay attention, recruits, or die later.
If we should like recruit all the unit like the High Royal Guard instead of chariots, well, for now we can do
Take
that.
them,
So
feed
let's
them, train them.
recruit it,
What
the unit
next?
I mean. And is there anything else like we can't move any of our factions armies. Because we already did this then anyway. There are still outposts. And we are saving those 2 slots for the garrison, so we are ignoring that. Saka, we just took it, so I guess we will convert it straight away. And I guess this will be all actually. We have pretty decent amounts of reserves, but the bronze reserves I mean, but we keep losing them more than we actually produce. Well,
Bag of gold
we'll have to
or
deal
bronze
with it.
blade?
Fortunately for us, we are
Everybody has their duty.
fighting a lot, which bring us
I take care
many
of problems.
well, loot after won battles. So because of that, we are able to keep the high amount of the bronze reserves. So let's just understand. it looks like this guy, he's really trying his best to actually win. But I guess we will just play this battle manually and we'll see how it goes. Unless it goes south, we will just, I guess, load in the save and wait for some reinforcements. But for now, we'll just do a quick save, and maybe we will be able to actually win this battle. Because look at that, it predicts the valiant defeat with high casualties on our side and medium on theirs. But at the same time, their unit's weight class is medium and ours are heavy, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Armor 50, armor 80, 80. What about melee attack? Melee attack 38, 38, 33. So their attack is worse than ours, instead of, like, except those units. So I guess we have pretty high chances to win this battle. So let's just play it manually and we'll see how it goes. So they are coming from two sides, over here and this side over there. So I had to position our army a little weird, like in the corner of the battlefield, to be able to face the enemy straight away. You know, without having to worry about our flanks, encirclement and all that stuff. So this was the only wise decision I could possibly make regarding the positioning, I think. And right now I guess we are waiting for their units to band up all together and to attack us. So I guess it will take some time before they maybe even discover us. But I guess the AI knows very well where we are. So let's just wait and see what happens. And this is some real foggy weather right now. Okay, so they are on their way. They finally found us. So we can resume. Oh, we can speed this up again, actually. So who is going to attack who? They should be the ones attacking us, actually. Okay, we can move some of our archers more like over here. Those ranged units as well. Okay, we can resume time to normal speed. Okay, and the battle begins for real now. It's too bad we don't have cavalry. We could send it against their archers, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe in time we will be able to just
On the move. Time to move.
snipe their archers
Raise your fury.
with ours.
Axes!
You guys can stand your ground. Okay, you can go in. I changed my mind.
Your general is under attack.
And it looks like they are really trying their best to actually flank us, encircle and all that, to get rid of our archers. And we don't want to. We don't want that to happen. So we are sending our general over there to flank them. We'll also send. Okay, you guys can start shooting, like all of you, at the Javelineers, and
Time to move.
we must make the most of the units here that stand idle, and you guys shoot at the chariots. You are, other than that, pretty useless right now.
Duty demands! Spearmen! Blades!
And it looks like
Fight with pride!
Clubs.
this, the left flank, our left flank, will soon crumble.
Axes!
Fight with pride.
So I guess we have to send our soldiers there. Our general there is in serious trouble as well.
Fire!
Axes.
Groomed for success! Take their heads!
Groomed for success.
No hesitation!
Okay, you guys can start shooting at their archers.
Gonna stop us.
You can do that too.
Death from above! Break them!
Come on, start
Aim and
shooting.
fire!
Why, what is it taking you
Your
so long?
warriors are wavering.
This is impossible!
Okay, so their general joined the
Clubs.
battle over there.
Axes. Victory beckons.
Marksman!
Are you guys shooting or what? All I can see you do is just stand idle.
Combat orders!
Step by step.
Arrows of the east!
And it looks like our general actually got beaten up
Axes!
by those guys over there.
On we go! Blades!
So we really need to send
Axes!
Your
Our-
warriors have been routed.
forces over there.
Your general has fallen.
Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible.
Get back!
It will cause us to
God
lose
bless
our
our boys!
morale now.
Fight with pride!
Who was it anyway?
Axes.
Send them out!
The guys go back there.
Strike them down!
One unit can go over there as a backup.
Your warriors are wavering.
Rend their flesh!
We can still win this.
Strike them down!
Arrows knocked. This is the end for you.
Let's
Clubs.
punish them with doing the same. Okay, I know who that was. It was Putur's sin, so
God's bless
I
our
guess he
foes.
could cheat death once with me loading in the save, but not 2 times in a row.
Rend their flesh!
You guys start shooting somewhere like
We
reasonable.
march!
As we must.
You can do that as well.
Groomed for success.
Gods have mercy! How
Okay.
can it end like this?
And will you
The
guys
gods
be
guide
able
us.
to finally defeat them?
Your warriors have been routed.
Now!
They are really dangerous. Let's send another unit over
Take their
there
heads!
before. Yeah, we actually predicted what would happen. What would happen a couple of seconds later.
With precision.
God bless our bows!
Your warriors are wavering.
Strike with precision!
We won't peace. Ever enduring.
Send a volley!
No, death will not take me.
And they are like really standing their ground for so long.
The gods
What
guide
about
us.
their general? Will he die eventually?
Arrows of the east! Archer!
Okay, you guys can start shooting
Bludgeon them!
over
Swing
there.
at them. Clubs.
So their general broke for good.
They won't miss!
You guys can go in there. We definitely need you there. And we also need
You have lost the unit.
spearmen.
Prime for battle!
Axes.
Even if we win this battle,
Fight
it
with
will be a
pride.
costly one.
Axes! Fear me! Victory beckons! There is no hope!
Clubs. Break them.
Okay, so the battle turns into our favor now.
Step by step.
You guys can finish them off. Focus on them.
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
Which unit? Okay, so you can just chase them. You will catch up to them easily.
Nothing can stop us!
Okay, so you guys
Axes! How can we win? God, no!
go over there,
Rend their flesh.
encircle our enemies, and this way they should break real soon.
Prime for battle. Your warriors have been routed.
Abandon the chase and just go in there.
Marksmen! Crack open their skulls!
And I think that
Primed for battle.
our general's sacrifice actually made
No
the victory
hesitation.
possible for us.
On we go. Your warriors are wavering. I have lightning in my veins.
Because I assume we will win this battle. I don't see any other outcome now.
Ever enduring!
Axes.
Okay, chase them. And that is the end of the battle, so we were able to defeat them, but at the high cost.
Axes.
At the cost of our faction's leader life.
Too much. It's too much.
So I guess you could say it's some kind of curse of the faction leader, meaning that none of them can be
No more of this.
older than 60 years old once they die,
The gods.
because Putursin was 59, his father, the original leader of the Babylon, was 60 when he died of the old age,
Strike with
not
precision.
in battle.
Make the gods proud.
So let's just punish them for the death of our leader, king, by spilling their blood without sparing any one of them.
Axes. Your warriors are wavering.
Okay, so we can change our target there
Brace your fury. For enemies.
and look at the amount of bodies that lie here and this dry grass that is red now, and the bodies on the riverbank. This is so graphic. And maybe we will be able to finish off their general, I hope.
Nothing can stop us.
I was born for this. Brothers,
Maybe if we had a cavalry, the outcome would be different, because we could just go for their not the cavalry, but archers with our cavalry, which would probably decrease the number of our casualties and would probably, you know, make it easier for our lines to defend themselves, and also increase the speed at which the enemy units are being killed. So yeah, and I think we won't be able to get the leader, so I guess we will just end this battle. Well, I still have a slim hope that Putursin is just wounded and he will be well. I guess we will see, but if he doesn't, if he's not just wounded, it means it's pretty much some kind of curse of our faction's leaders, that they can live longer than 60 years. And look at the casualties, how many casualties we dealt them, like 2 times as much as we took themselves, so that's, I guess, a good outcome. Those units over here are pretty well, and our general, but it's really sad. Just look at that. There were plenty of battles where he had less health than right here, but he died in this battle, probably died. So we'll see. And this battle was pretty long too, like 16.5 minutes. That's a really long time for a battle. So yeah, he got stabbed, as you can see. But was it like a mortal wound? I guess we'll have to find out. Once the AI turns have ended.
To battle!
So yeah, he is dead. Dead for sure. This is really terrible. And now it will also influence our speed of replenishment, because he was maxed out in this replenishment speed skill line. But I guess whatever, let's just pick this guy with the highest level of the skill line that we are interested with. Okay, a noble sacrifice. Most revered is he who leads his soldiers into the fray. Through laying down his life to protect them, he proclaims the equality of every soul. Though the reign of Putursin, Marshal of the Mighty, was thus cut short, such courage will influence men long beyond his demise, and they mourn Putursin's passing. As they mourn Putursin's passing, let us alleviate think, their
Stability is
grief
good to a point.
with one last gesture on his behalf. So let's see. Recruitment cost -5% and the upkeep -5%. Okay, we'll go for this one.
Engage
And let's
the enemy.
see if we can take this settlement now. We can at the cost of High Royal Guard, but there are not many of them anyway, so too bad.
The gods were on our side.
And it's a
today.
good thing that
Another year, another campaign.
Putur Sin actually
You visit often. Are you a political upstart?
had an heir, and as you can see, Nixumu is now the leader of the faction. He is the one who was his son, and he is the grandson of the original leader of the faction. So where is he? Yeah,
I have
he's
carried
over
the
here.
burden of my duty for a long time.
So we need to protect him
Enjoy the peace while it
more
lasts.
than we did before, because back then I didn't realize that Nixumu is the son of Putusin and the heir to the throne, and right now we actually have to take extra care for him.
I shall bring a new era to the
Okay,
whole world.
but for now we will just have to focus on some other things.
Siege crews, status report.
March in column.
Okay, and are we going to lose any of our units over here? We do not have cavalry. It looks like all of our cavalry units kept dying so often that we couldn't keep them alive. You know, like we couldn't keep recruiting them all over again each turn.
We did it despite the odds. Shamash has blessed me.
So Tarsus is now ours. We can repair this building, and let's build a garrison as well.
Prosperity to some, misery for others.
And let's pick this one, or maybe not. The other one first. This one. This provides us with extra food, more than this construction over here, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so
Duty calls.
I have carried the burden of my duty for a long
we
time.
can also try and take
Soldiers,
Adana with
attention!
Nixino this turn. And it looks like it got
Perish,
abandoned or
Egyptian!
something. Let's encircle
Siege
it
crews,
and
status report.
back
Bag
his
of
army
gold
up
or
with
bronze blade?
Zamama's army.
I have carried the burden of my duty for a long time. Sound battle horns!
Okay,
Soldiers, stand ready!
and let's see. So we are not losing cavalry, neither we are chariots, so I guess we are fine.
You earned this one, soldiers.
Great.
King to all.
So right now we pretty much
I shall not stray.
well, I see now that our vassal is no longer either. He just perished under the Netahu attacks, I think, judging by the fact that the territories once controlled by our vassal are now
I have
controlled
carried the burden
by
of my duty for
the
a long
Netahu.
time.
Okay, so Burnaburias, we need you
Move
at
to
Ammon.
attack. Battle position.
And I feel like we are exposing ourselves too much with having like only 2 armies over here right now. It's like we were showing our belly to the enemy.
We won a fair victory.
Or the animal to the predator. Our enemies are just waiting for us to make a mistake. So,
I have carried the burden of my
what can
duty
we,
for a
what
long
units?
time.
Oh, we can actually recruit those units over here, so that is really great. So, we have 4 units of the archers, 6 units of the ranged units, and I guess we will just get a chariot
We shall recruit.
as an, let's say, kind of cavalry. And let's compare one thing as well. So, ammunition 20, ammunition 18, and missile damage 25, and there's 39. So I guess we will also exchange those archers
Take them,
For-
feed them, train them.
for those.
Build the ranks. Training will come later.
And we really need to improve our armies. And as you can see, it's actually pretty well for us to have this some kind of construction or whatever it is, because it provides us with, you know, some kind of units that were basically the killers in this army that we just took part in, played manually, I mean. I'm talking about,
Yes, yes.
let's see again,
Report army status.
those guys. And they look pretty strong, so I think in the nearest future we will try and recruit another army of, well, consisted of those units that we can now recruit. The only downside to this is we will worsen our bronze situation, but
I listen.
we will also speed up our conquest. And is there anything else to be done with our army? So
What will fate
Dimitrescu is still here. Let him heal a little. Okay, and soon in 2 turns we will go
How long
for
will the world
Kadesh, or we will actually go for Kadesh and
Sounds important.
territories over there with Dimitrescu, now that I think of it. So the public order over here is not too pretty, so let's change that. Let's get rid of those unnecessary buildings. And
I take care of problems.
let's see. The public order now is influenced by the conquest, because we just took 2 settlements in this province. Oh yeah, and we still have some constructions to build. Okay. And I think because there are 3 of our armies over here, we're pretty good to just
10,000
Oh,
correct
wait a
actions.
second. I almost overlooked him. So I was about to move Dimitrescu more to the south, to this guy. But fortunately, I've noticed that there's this army approaching.
Get some rest, soldiers.
So
My path is my own.
rest? I'm not sure if you're going to
Always
have a
ready.
rest. So it looks
I
like
have other
soon
plans.
they will try and attack us. Oh, but fortunately for us, they are in some kind of valley over there, so we can attack them from either of the sides. We can just block their passage somewhere, and they will be trapped, and we will get them one way or
Calm and
another.
steady.
So local deities, okay, yeah, because our let's devote Nexumu for
Ready
Marduk
to
as
discourse from
his
now on.
forefathers dead. Okay. Upgrades as usual. Food production now is still the priority. Commandment available. Same as always, Royal Gardens. Outposts damaged. Okay, we are not repairing those. And at the Gubla one as well. I think we'll not repair it either. Not yet anyway. So we can equip this guy with some extra armor and stuff. Okay. Common heavy armor, which will greatly increase his armor by 38 points. That's great. And what else? Wooden shield, or what else can we choose from? Okay, we will go for wooden shield. For weapon, damage would be useful. Okay, so I see that only faction leaders can equip those weapons. So let's pick, well, we don't have much of a choice there. Okay. Followers. Movement on land, this army plus 20%, we definitely want that, we want a greater range. Diplomatic relations are of no importance to us. Happiness, well, I'm not sure either. Let's go for this one. Ancillary chance. Attrition damage minus 50% and minus 15% to upkeep, or plus 5% morale and minus 2 turns to enemy siege holdout time. But this grants us 20% of morale, so we will go for this one definitely. And what is this? It will also decrease the cost of the upkeep. But we will save one for the army that we are about to recruit. Okay. Are there any other actions left
Always
for
ready.
us to... Not actions, but, you know, things to take
Universal
care of.
law.
Okay. And I think it's a good time to actually end this episode. So
I am destined to
thank you
rule.
for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will still continue our great war for a couple of next episodes. And it's just too bad that Putursin had to sacrifice his life for our victory, but the most important part is we actually won that battle. It was pretty important. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you next time. See you around.